Right now, students across 3 Clarksville community schools are preparing to go back to class. Their first day begins in just a matter of hours. Jim Stratman joins us live from Clarksville Middle School with what families should know ahead of day one. And Jim, this district has been busy all summer long.
That's right, Eric. There has been a lot of development going on, especially here at Clarksville Middle School. We're going to show you some of that here in a second, but I got to bring back Dr. Nikki Bollinger. She's the principal out here because you have been singing the praises of this construction, these developments all morning long. There's a lot of excitement about this stuff, and we can see it case in point with these new desks and chairs in this classroom here.
Yes, that's another reason we're so excited for the kids to come back to see everything that's happened over the summer. So we do have new desks. The 5th grade is totally outfitted right now, but we have purchased for the whole building. So the kids are going to get to enjoy that. We're currently under construction for new bathrooms in the whole academic wing, and our athletic department has had great updates. We're getting turf in our football field, in our softball field, in our baseball field. So that will just, one, help bring in and attract kids to come here because it gives them more opportunity to play on like great facilities. And we're not going to have to cancel games anymore. It's going to be wonderful. The turf makes it great. So we're super excited. We hope the kids are excited as we are with all these new upgrades.
It sounds like a big game changer in every. And so just a note for some of those students, though, that construction is still going on, so they will still see some of that when they come in here today.
They will. Our restrooms in the academic wing are still in progress, and so they'll be finished about fall break time. So we've got it covered, though. We got a schedule for the kids to use our athletic wing to have restroom breaks, and it's going to be great. Yep.
And by fall break, it'll be like a brand new building, Eric. That's the exciting part. And I mean, there's a lot of excitement. It's the first day of school, of course. We're getting ready to see those kiddos. They'll be here in probably about an hour and a half, getting ready to make their way into the classrooms to start off their new school year. These teachers are all going to be filing in here in a little bit as well. It is going to be a big party atmosphere a little bit later on this morning, Eric. We will be back with more in just a little bit right here on GMK.
I'm legit smiling, listening and watching this report. You all both look equally excited, and I love it, and hopefully kids feel that too. You know, this week's going to be a really busy one when it comes to back to school. Scott County District 1 returns today, followed by Bullitt County tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to see a dozen Kentuckiana districts return, and that includes Hardin, Meade, and Shelby counties. Then Thursday, of course, JCPS students head back to class. All those dates we've got listed for you on our homepage. Now, JCPS Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio will join other school officials today to talk about preparations for its first day in the upcoming school year. The district had a hefty summer to-do list, which included logistic changes like changing school start times and revamping bus routes. District officials will speak at the Van Hoos Education Center at 10 o'clock this morning. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear will be in Chicago today campaigning for Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris. He's reportedly one of the candidates in the running to join her ticket this November. ABC News reports that Harris met with at least 3 contenders for her VP pick over the weekend in Washington, D.C., but Beshear was noticeably absent from that list, which includes Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. Harris is expected to announce her choice by tomorrow. Governor Beshear was also absent from the annual Kentucky Fancy Farm Picnic over the weekend. This was the 144th year for that event. It's one of the biggest political gatherings in the state every year. Kentucky Republicans who were there took the opportunity to go on the attack against Beshear and his efforts to land that number 2 spot on the Democratic national ticket.
And the leader of the Democratic Party, the governor, I hear, is spending the weekend with Vice President Harris. I'd rather be with you guys.
Speaking of Andy, they say he isn't here today because he's applying for another job. Desperate to reinvent his image from a wimpy choir boy to a liberal attack dog.
Governor Beshear skipped that event on Saturday to attend the Savannah Bananas game at Louisville Slugger, posting this picture with his son on social media. After almost 2 full days, power has finally been restored to all of the buildings at Dosker Manor and the complex there. According to the Louisville Metro Housing Authority, the lights were turned back on around 8:30 last night in Building C. Officials say the power was out for just over 44 hours in total after a sprinkler burst at midnight on Friday. LMHA said crews had encountered an issue with aging infrastructure, which is why repairs took longer than normal. It's yet another sign for those who live there of the urgency needed to get them out of the complex.
Us as people, We don't have a choice but live here because it's all we can afford.
This place is not, good a place to live at.
They need to be moved ASAP out of these living conditions.
Metro Housing has already begun the process of moving people out. The buildings are scheduled to be demolished, but right now there's no timeline for that demo. In a statement, LMHA says, in part, this situation highlights the need for a more permanent solution. We are committed to relocating residents from Dosker Manor to better housing as quickly as possible. Starting this morning, there will be daily lane closures on the Kennedy Bridge. Today through Friday, crews will close lanes from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says this is so engineers can do route inspections of the bridge. Now, something that Sam mentioned also, but we'll kind of underscore that here, all westbound lanes of the Sherman-Minton Bridge are also closed. This started at 5 o'clock this morning. Those lanes are going to be closed until Wednesday, August the 14th. KYTC says this will allow crews to work on cables and do some other construction work. During this time, the exit ramp to Elm Street will also be closed.